Yeah, I mean, that was basically it. I thought we had a really good start to the game. Rolled the shifts over really nicely, and then they got one and kind of took it to us there for a good chunk of the second part of the first period, and got some timely goals at the end there. Obviously, Brett getting that one right before the horn was huge, so gave us a chance. And then after that, Shesty was dialed all night as per usual, and we played our game. Even though we had to give up one in the second there, I feel like we just kept playing our game and pushing. And I think it shows more and more about the team that the word resiliency, about poor me at home mentality. I think that easily could creep into your mind, but I think that we did a good job of just staying focused and earning our chances and bearing down on them.
You mentioned that goal by Montreal early in the second period. Just what did Will Cooley's goal do for you guys just to kind of swing the momentum right back?
Yeah, exactly that. I think 2-goal lead is the worst lead, right? And it's for Cools for that whole line right there, they played really well, and they were hunting. Like, they're really good at hunting pucks and creating havoc on the forecheck, and that's another good example.
Just the overtime goal for you. I know you guys took a timeout right before that. Was that what you were drawing up? Something like that to happen, or?
No, actually, no? I was supposed to be in front of the net. So sometimes those things evolve like that, and I kind of had my mind made up that if I really wanted to get a shot off. I've passed up a couple of shots lately that I feel like I should have shot, and sometimes they go in. So it's nice to see one go.
Can you guys?
You give up goals on the first two shots they take, down 3-0. You know what's going on here at home this season. It would have been easy at that point to just kind of not pack it in, but have it be a real tough night. What was different?
I think we've learned a lot so far this season. 30-plus games. It's not great to go 0-whatever at home to start the season, but I think that you can really learn a lot from that. And like I said, even when it's good, you can't let it get too good for us. Like we're not going to win every road game like we were. We're not going to lose every single one at home. It's a long season, and I think we did a good job of staying mentally tough and in the moment and present, and worried about the next shift, and really turned the tide on them. They defended a lot of the night, I felt like, and when we play like that, it's the same speech every game. I think we're a lot to handle, and it's whether we get the pucks to go in tonight. And tonight we scored.
You're playing a goalie who is playing his second game in the NHL. I wonder, was there an emphasis going into the game to just just keep putting the puck towards the net, because it looked like we were generating a lot of rebound opportunities too?
Yeah, I don't know if we spent a lot of time on that. It doesn't matter who's in there. We got to worry about ourselves. Especially after a game we didn't really like. That's on us in Chicago. I think we were really looking forward to responding today. Like I said, the start was good. They didn't have many shots, and they just kind of found a way to. We had a couple breakdowns that they capitalized on. So, like I said, the only thing that keeps coming up is how resilient the group is. Like, we easily could have been frustrated and backed it in today and had another one of those nights, but it didn't go like that, so it's awesome.
But I don't think we let it get to us too much. We just kept on pushing forward. We knew we were playing pretty well, and if we were to continue at it, the goals would come.
What did it tell you, just about your group, to be able to kind of manage those emotions and to push back the way that you did?
Yeah, a lot. Obviously, we think we have a special group in here. Just finding a way to keep consistent, and this game was big for us, bouncing back after Chicago, and hopefully be a little more consistent from here on out.
What do you think led to the response tonight? What were you guys doing well that you were able to finally get some goals?
I think we were playing fast. We were making turnovers and then pushing the puck up the ice and kind of playing in their end. So I thought we did a good job there.
Playing with Cooley and Berard, just how does that help you find your game?
Yeah, obviously Cooley, he's a young guy, but he's got some experience now. I think today was his 200th game, so he's an experienced guy. He hits, he plays north. And then Brett obviously just brings a ton of energy, super fast, and able to make a lot of plays. So, playing with them is really easy.
Just with the last two games in overtime last weekend and then seeing the puck go in tonight, what was just your reaction when you see JT's puck go in the net?
Yeah, I think we were pretty ecstatic on the bench, and obviously JT had a great game, and he let that one go, and we were all pretty excited on the bench.
2 goals, first 2 shots, could have easily been here we go again. What made you guys think otherwise?
Yeah, I think just the way we were playing. I think when in the course of the game whether you're on or you're not, and I thought we were on from the puck drop, and even though those goals kind of went in quick, we felt good about our game and just continue to push.
After a game like Chicago, it's good to come back and have a game like that, and we played solid. It was a good hockey game.
It felt like every time Montreal got a goal or another goal, you guys were able to punch back. Just the mental toughness or resiliency that went into that. What impressed you about that with your group tonight?
Yeah, it was. They scored a couple early, and we come back in it. And I feel like every time they scored, we kind of had an answer, and that's how we want to play. We tied it, and then after we had a power play in overtime, and JT gets a big goal, so it was good.
What did you do to kind of shift the momentum back in your favor? What were the little things that you guys were doing well?
Just trying to manage the puck, try to play in their end, and limit their chances. They have a lot of good players that really can hurt you, so just trying to be a little more careful and play in their end.
Even though you lost the previous 2 games at home, both went to overtime. You guys played well. You played tonight. Do you feel like you guys are starting to be a little more comfortable at home after the rough start?
Yeah, I think we've been playing well. Like you said, we played some really good teams in the past week, and we had some good games. So it's always good to see, and we have a couple of big ones coming up too. So it's gonna be fun.